Hey everybody, good evening. How's it going? Hope you're doing really well. Thank you for being here this evening. I'm very excited for today's flow. It's called a joyful movement flow, which doesn't mean anything all that special except that my mindset when kind of creating the sequence and stringing poses together was kind of a reminder of what I love about movement. I've felt like a little bit in an exercise or movement funk lately. Haven't really wanted to get onto my mat as much as I usually like to. But I read this thing on Instagram and it kind of inspired the way I've been feeling about this class. So I wanted to share it with you and then we'll get started. So this is about exercise versus joyful movement. And there is just like a content heads up, brief mention of bullying, abuse, disordered eating, etc. So exercise is not inherently bad, but the connotations some of us have with the term can reek of diet culture, fat phobia, and using movement to atone. The term can be triggering and uncomfortable for many of us. We can relive abuse. I'm going to skip over that part. Joyful movement reminds us that the act of movement doesn't have to be performative. It isn't for external forces, but it's for ourselves. It can feel empowering. Joyful movement allows us to take something we have had limited access to and make it our own. Joyful movement allows us to reframe physical activity as something we can enjoy. So, joyful movement. A lot of these postures might feel really familiar to you, but I'd encourage you to keep an open mind while we move and breathe together. I know we're always paying special attention to the way we feel today and in this moment, but I invite you to sharpen that sense of what you and your body and your mind need today and how your physical expression of the yoga we'll practice together can bring you joy rather than feel like a chore or something you feel that you should do. Thank you. All right, for class, you need a block. If you don't have a block, a thick cushion or pillow or even a folded blanket will work. And we will get started on our backs. If you'd like to flow along to a playlist, I put together a bunch of songs that make me really happy, make me want to move around. So if there's a different playlist for you that does that, put it on. See what happens, even if it's not yoga music. What does that mean? I'm starting my playlist now if you'd like to follow along with me. And we will get started resting on our backs in, if you have a block, supported bridge pose. If you don't have a block, you can take a broken bridge where you knock your knees together, let your whole spine rest on the ground. If you have the block, stick it underneath your sacrum, just so your booty, your back are nice and supported. Let your hands rest on your abdomen. Just take a minute to drop into the moment, to let yourself be here. Physically, yes, but also mentally and emotionally. Close your eyes if that feels comfortable. Just start to tune into the you that you're with today. You might start by giving yourself just a scan from head to toe, just noticing how your body feels. Noticing the way your breath naturally moves in and out of your body, not doing anything special or fancy, just slowing down, paying attention, shedding the layers of whatever came before today to make space for whatever happens in the next 60 minutes. Take a big breath in through your nose. And a big breath out through your mouth. Beautiful. Another like that. Big breath in. Fill up. And a big breath out. Soften your shoulders. Relax your face. Another like that. Big breath in. Feel your abdomen, your ribcage expand as you inhale. And as you exhale, force all the air out of your lungs so you're empty, 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 Take 2 more of these big, inviting breaths. Big breath in. Big breath out. Last one to welcome the practice. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. Release the block from underneath you if you have one. If you don't have one, just stay right where you are. Let your hands rest on the ground at your sides, palms face down. Bring some, or send your hands straight up into the air like zombie arms. We'll just bring a little movement to the wrists. Start to turn them in little gentle circles, feeling the cracks. Just noticing any tension through the wrists. Switch directions. Just nice and easy circles up the wrist. Now make tight, tight, tight fists with your hands. Explode them open, stretch your fingertips in all directions. Nice, let's do that a couple more times. As you inhale, scrunch your fingers and make tight fists. And exhale to burst your fingers open, active, active, active through the hands. Good, one more. Inhale to scrunch up, tighten, tense. Feel it through your forearms. Big breath out, release, energize the fingers. You can give your wrists a little shake. Last little bit of awakening for the hands. Find super broad mime hands and touch your pinky to your thumb, both hands. Really stretching through all remaining fingers that are up. Release the pinky. Bring your next finger in to touch your thumbs, stretching through the others. Nice, release that finger. Move on to your middle finger. If you don't have all your fingers, that's okay. Use the ones you got. Release. And now point your finger to thumb, stretching through the others. Nice, release the pointer finger. We'll make our way back out towards the pinky. You can go on your own, move slowly. Tuning into this, even the smallest sensations. Don't think about the spaces in between my fingers and my knuckles much throughout the day, but what would it be like to pay a little more attention to them? When you finish out the rest of your fingers, you can give your wrist a couple wiggles. Nice, and then release your hands down to your sides. Bring your heels a little closer to your glutes, setting up for bridge pose. With a big breath in, lift your hips up. Pause, keep breathing. You might wiggle your shoulder blades slightly together underneath to boost up your heart. Push your feet into the earth, not just your heels. Use your whole feet. Use hamstring strength. Use glute strength. Tuck your chin towards your chest slightly to lengthen through your spine. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, gently lower. Let's roll that a few times with the breath. You can lift your arms if it feels good. Inhale, bridge pose. Lift your hips. Maybe lift your arms. Exhale to lower. Good. Inhale, bridge. Exhale, lower. Nice. Let's take one more big breath in. Lift the hips. Squeeze your glutes. And exhale to come back down. Nice. Hug your knees into your chest. Find a little rock side to side. Massaging the low back. Seeing what's up with the hips. Take a moment to just experiment a little with sensation and movement in this shape. What does it feel like to rock side to side? What happens if you push your knees into circles? Take 2 more breaths just to play around. Nice. Keep your knees hugged in. Send your arms out to a T. Do a little light core engagement. So take a breath in. And as you exhale, drop your knees over towards the right, like you're going into a supine twist, but don't relax your legs down. Keep your knees lifted. To intensify, you can start to straighten your legs, making a pushing sensation like your feet are going out towards the side. And as you inhale, knees hug in, come back towards center. As you exhale, take them over towards the left. Maybe they just hover right here. Maybe you push your feet out. Good, let's move breath to movement. Inhale, knees hug in. Exhale, drop it to the right. Good, connect to your core. Inhale, up and in. Exhale to drop it to the left. Nice, 2 more. Inhale through center. Exhale to the right. Beautiful. Inhale to center. Last one. Exhale left. Good. Now inhale, come up through center. This time we will pause on the right side. Knees come all the way over to the right. Bring your left hand to clap on top of your right. And adjust your hips so they stack on top of each other. We'll do a little mobility work for the upper spine here. So you're going to take the left arm up and over. So trace like you're tracing a giant halo above you. Left fingertips go back behind you. Right hand stays where it is. And as you reach to the edges of your range of motion here, left arm starts to come out towards a T. Just notice where your spine feels sticky, where your shoulder says, ah, and breathe. We'll come back the way we came, inhaling to reach up and back. And then exhale as we land. Let's do 2 more of those. Inhale, draw the halo with your left fingertips. And then exhale to open through the chest. Good. Inhale, come back up. Exhale to finish it out. 1 more. Inhale, draw the halo. Reach through your left fingertips. Open through your armpits. Nice. Last one. Gorgeous. We'll take this on the left now. So make your way to a left-facing supine twist, or whichever side you didn't do yet. Palms clap on top of each other. You can rest your head on the earth, and with your right hand this time, start to draw that semicircle around your body. Reaching, 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 and pausing when your arms reach T. Inhale to come back up. And exhale to bring the hands together. So good. Let's take 2 more. Inhale. Reach, stretch through the right shoulder, right pecs. Bring it back to the other hand. Nice job. Let's take 1 more. Still going nice and slow. Inhale up. Exhale to open. So good. Inhale up. And exhale, palms touch. Roll back to your middle on your back. Find happy baby pose. Feet stamped towards the ceiling. Grab for the backs of your legs or your calves and shins. And start to pull your legs down towards the floor. You can use your elbows to open your knees wider for a little hip stretch. 2 breaths here. Nice. Gently roll over onto one side. Press yourself up to a tall seat. Nice job. This is where the block might come in handy. You might sit on it to lift your hips up, or we're going into fire log pose. Maybe you use it for your hips. So left foot goes on the ground first. Left toes flex back towards your shin. Right ankle stacks on top of your left knee, so you're kind of in this square position. If this is painful, bring the block or the cushion underneath your right knee to help lift it, or just loosen the legs. They can kind of be staggered in front of each other. So wherever you're at, right leg is on top. Fire log pose. Take a big breath in, reach your arms up high. And to the right as you exhale, gentle twist. Left hand comes to right knee. You might use it to gently deepen the twist, reach crown of your head nice and tall. Breath in and a breath out. Inhale, come back to center, lift your arms. And exhale to the left, a little twist. Opening through the chest, reach the top of your head high, connect to your core here, breath in. Breath out. Nice. Come to center. Put your hands onto each of your knees. We'll take some seated cat-cow. So as you inhale, puff up your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades together behind you, maybe lift your chin. As you exhale, tuck your chin into your chest, shoulders come up, push your heart out through your back. 3 more. Inhale, seated cow. Exhale, seated cat. Nice. Take these last 2 on your own. Move with your own breath. Good. When you finished your last one, you can release the block from your leg, uncross your legs, give a little wiggle straight out, and we will find the same shape on the other side. So right leg is on the bottom, left ankle comes on top of right knee. Maybe your legs stay a little looser. Important that both feet are active, toes flex back towards your shins. This helps protect your knees. Also deepens the stretch in your hips. Inhale, reach up high. And exhale to the left, a little side bend. Maybe your fingertips touch the earth. Maybe you rest your forearm down. Breathe here. Pull your shoulder blades down your back. And breathe into your side body. Inhale, come up. Exhale to the right, like a little piece of seaweed. Side stretch. Keep the breath full and even as parts of your lungs are a little squished. Inhale, come up. And exhale, release your hands. Take some big neck circles. So with your chin, start to draw a really big circle, really slow circle. All the way up, over and down. We'll do 2 in each direction. Don't rush. Let it feel really good, exploring all the different places along the neck, the spine, the throat, that maybe you didn't realize you were holding tension until you paid special attention to that space. Switch directions if you've already done 2. It's the tendency to rush yourself through. Nice. Finish up your second circle. When you're done, inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, palms to heart center. Release your block from your legs, send your legs wide, give a little shake, a shakeroo, as they say. Do they say that? Plant your feet on the ground, kind of like casual arms here, but not slumped down, still holding yourself up, not collapsing down into the shoulders, feet really wide. And as you inhale, puff up your chest. And as you exhale, send your knees over towards the left like a little windshield wiper. And if it feels okay, look towards the right. Take a breath in and a breath out. Nice. Inhale, chin and knees to center. And exhale, knees go towards the right. Maybe look towards the left. 2 breaths here. Good. Come to center. And exhale to the left. We'll move with the breath now. Inhale, center. Exhale, look left. 1 more set. Inhale, center. Exhale, knees to the left. Nice job. Inhale, center. Exhale, knees to the right. Cool. Come to center. Send your legs out really wide. Last seated warm up. So send your legs as wide as is comfortable and gently internally rotate your thighs. So I'm like actively pulling my hamstrings like back behind me so that my hips roll in and forward. This might feel like a big stretch through your inner thighs and parts of your hamstrings. Keep your toes active, flexed back. And from here, lean forward as much as feels good. Bring your palms to the earth with your forearms facing forward. So fingertips back towards you. And just start to play with the way that movement and pressure feel in this stretch for your forearms. You might kind of rock side to side, pedaling through the feet. I'm getting the image of like a cat kneading, of my cat kneading me. But you do what feels good to you. This might feel really good if you spend a lot of time typing, texting. Still keeping the breath nice and full. One more full round of breath. Cool. Push yourself up to a seat. Might readjust your legs. If this is uncomfortable, find something that works better for you. Last little wrist stretch. Take your palms, put them top side of your hand on the ground so your palms are facing up. And this is gentle because this is, as you know, a pretty delicate part of the body. But if you can find a little tension by, this is pushing, I'm pushing my hands away from me. Bending my wrists and forearms. Oof. Keep the breath steady and full. One more full round of breath. Nice. Gently roll up to a seat. Give your wrists a shake. Act like you're flicking water at somebody. Warming up through those hands. Nice. All right, now, I lied. This is the last one. Bring your knees together. Grab your block or your pillow again. We're moving into boat pose, squeezing the block or the pillow between your legs. This helps you use your core rather than your hip flexors. So squeeze, 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 squeeze the block already. You're not even doing anything fancy yet. Pinch your shoulder blades together behind you. Toes might stay resting on the ground. That's cool. Maybe you lean back. Maybe you release your hands. If you're feeling really strong and steady and like you want a challenge, maybe lift your feet. But keep squeezing, squeezing the block or the pillow. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Imagine that string is connected to your sternum, pulling you up towards the ceiling. So strong. You might stay here, or for a little extra challenge, for 2 counts, you lower. For 2, you lift. Good. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Good. 4. Just 4. Woo! For 3. Just 3. You're here for 2. Squeeze the block, just 2. Last 1. So strong. Last 1. Release the block. Cross your ankles. Make your way to downward facing dog. And keep your feet wider apart on the mat for a little more stability. Moving closer together if you'd like more of a challenge. And spend your first several breaths here, just getting to know what it feels like to be in this shape today. Push your hands into the ground. Spread your fingers wide. Grip the mat with your fingertips so the palm of your hand pops up. And visualize how long your spine can be from the top of your head out through your tailbone. 2 more breaths here, pointing your tailbone up to where the ceiling and the wall meets behind you. Inhale. Exhale, walk your palms back towards your feet, ragdoll pose. Let your torso hang heavy. Maybe separate your feet wider. Today I offer you a chest expansion and release your hands behind you. If it feels all right, start to lift your fists up towards the sky. Let your head hang heavy. Take 3 more breaths here. Relax your neck and shoulders more than you think you can. Release your fingertips down towards the earth, and as you inhale, walk it back out to a plank. Nice. Hold here, nice and strong. Recruit more parts of your body to help you hold here rather than relying solely on your wrists and shoulders. Start with the legs. Squeeze your quads, squeeze your glutes. Hug your outer hips in. Good. Hug your belly button in and up. And push the ground away with your hands. This creates greater stability in your shoulders. Now reach the top of your head forward. Inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Good. Keep your palms where they are. Inhale, baby cobra. Lift your chest up. There might be little to no weight in your hands or a little more. Up to you. Drive your pelvis down into the earth. Press your toenails into the mat. Pinch your shoulder blades together behind you and reach the top of your head forward for one more breath. And exhale as you lower. Good. Reach your fingertips out wide, like little spider arms. Oh, I'm so sorry I said that. Tenting your fingertips on the ground. Push your toes into the mat. Inhale, peel up your chest. Pushing into your fingertips, stretching through your chest. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, lower, and then look under your right armpit. Little twist. Nice. Inhale, come up. And exhale, lower and look left. Good. One more full set. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right. Good. Inhale, center. Squeeze your glutes. And exhale to the left. Good. Inhale to center. Exhale, lower all the way to your belly. Inhale, high plank or tabletop, press up. And as you exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Travel to meet your hands. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, bend your knees, lift up high. Maybe find a little back bend here. Squeeze your glutes, push your hips forward. Maybe look up, inhale. Exhale, palms to heart center. Good, inhale, mountain, reach high. Exhale, forward fold, bend your knees, melt down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, tabletop position, come to all fours. This is a second variation instead of chaturanga. Inhale, come to standing on your knees. Bring your hands to your low back, fingertips point up or down. Keep your hips right over your knees. And as you inhale, start to push your hips forward. Squeeze your shoulder blades together behind you. Lift your heart, camel pose. Take a couple more breaths here. If you're trying to relieve pressure on your wrists, you might come here instead of high to low plank during class. Or just for an alternative heart opener. Take one more breath in. And exhale, come up. Plant your palms. Make your way to downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Travel to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Maybe add the back bend. Lift high. Exhale, palms to heart center. Inhale, mountain. Look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, high plank and pause just for a moment. Third option, we've got cobra, we've got camel. Third option is chaturanga on your knees. No shame in this. This is a great way to build strength and stability in your arms so that you can safely do a full chaturanga soon. Inhale, shift forward. And as you exhale, drop to your knees. Hug your elbows in, lower down just halfway. Inhale, up dog, push up. Flip your toes, squeeze your butt. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Your choice to add the back bend. Exhale to heart center. Inhale, mountain, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, high plank, pause for just a moment. Full expression of chaturanga. Squeeze your legs and butt already here. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, low plank and hold. This is a pose to squeeze your elbows in towards your ribs. Squeeze your glutes and your thighs. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Flow through our sun salutation in once more on your own. You can choose your preferred back bend. We've got camel. We've got cobra. We've got, here we go. We got chaturanga on your knees. You choose. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Take your time. If it feels okay to you, maybe you close your eyes. Then we'll all meet together in downward facing dog in about 2 breaths. Good. Beautiful. Inhale, shift forward to a high plank. And for a little challenge here, we'll try some marching. So separate your feet to the edge of your mat. This gives you more stability, as you know. And start with just the arms. Shift weight to your right hand. Can you reach your left fingertips straight forward? And then lower. How about right hand? Push your left hand down. Reach your right hand forward. How about legs? Push into both hands. Squeeze your right glute. Lift your leg. And lower. How about left leg? Squeeze left glute. Lift left leg. And lower. How about both? Right leg, left arm. Maybe just try it. Let yourself be surprised by what you are capable of when you shed the story that you can't do it. We're here for 4 more breaths. Push yourself. Try something new. But know when it's not what's working for you. Stick with the movement that you can do safely and with the support of your breath. 1 more full round wherever you are. Downward facing dog is where we meet. Nice job. Inhale, kick your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Good. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Good. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left tricep. Yes, you can. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Plant your left palm. Inhale, easy twist. Peel your heart open. Pause. Firm both legs here. Use your core strength to twist, twist, twist your top shoulder a little more back. Breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Spin your back foot down. Inhale, warrior 2, burst up, burst open. If you're looking for a guide of how far your feet might be, try with stacking your ankles right underneath your wrists and then go from there. Maybe you shorten your stance, maybe you extend it. Push both feet down into the ground, send your fingertips out wide, reaching your fingertips in opposite directions. We'll do a little shoulder muscle drill here. So as you inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades together behind you. This puffs your chest up. And as you exhale, peel your fingertips apart. Good. Inhale, squeeze. And exhale, peel apart. So good. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. So good. Take a breath in. Exhale, extended side angle. Legs stay as they are. Find the arm variation that feels good for you today. Maybe reach your arm overhead for a big side stretch. You might bring the right arm with it for a little extra core engagement. Inhale, reverse warrior. Keep the lunge in your right leg. Reach up, maybe back. Square both shoulders towards the left side of your mat. So this is a side bend, not a back bend. Take a breath in. And exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana, or your variation. Inhale, up dog, camel, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Awesome. Here we go. Left side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Crunch. Good. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Awesome job. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Plant your right palm. Inhale, easy twist. Left fingertips reach to the sky. As you pause and study this shape in your body, start by building a strong foundation. Push your left foot down into the ground. Firm your back leg. Breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Spin your back foot down. Inhale, warrior two. Nice. Now find eagle arms. Left arm under right. Palms might weave to touch, or you take a big bear hug. We're just stretching through the shoulders. So lift your elbows up in line with your shoulders and start to gently push your fingertips away from your body. One more full breath in. And breath out. Switch arms. So woof, woof. And then right arm under left, or the bear hug. Nice. Stay connected to this lunge in your left leg. You're maybe like distracting your mind by occupying it with this stretch, but both legs are still super active. Your body is working for you here. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Unwind your arms and find your variation here. Option to rest your left arm on your left thigh to give your chest the boost it's looking for. Hug the pinky edge of your right foot down to the mat to lengthen your right leg long. Inhale. Exhale, we're staying. Ooh, ooh. Inhale, reverse warrior. Keep the lunge. You can do it. Maybe you just reach straight up. Maybe you take this into a side bend. You got this. Embrace the burn. What is there for you to learn in this moment about the power of your own breath? Breathe in. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, up dog, camel, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job. Now we flow. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right tricep, so strong. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left tricep. Woo. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, easy twist. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank. Take your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog, camel, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Inhale, left leg high. You got this. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. Use the breath. Inhale, lift your leg. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, easy twist. Exhale, low lunge. Spin your back foot down. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Ride the breath. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank. Take your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog, camel, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, shift forward to a high plank. And exhale, tabletop, then child's pose. Bring your toes to touch behind you, knees out wide. Let your chest melt down. What do you notice about the experience of being yourself in this moment? Notice your heart beating. Notice your breath. Notice the parts of your body that feel warm or feel tired. Where's the joy in the sensations you're noticing in your body? Big inhale. full exhale. Shift forward into your palms enough to tuck your toes underneath you. So child's pose legs, toes are tucked. We'll take a little combination of movement into some mountain climbers. If you want to watch first, we start in this little child's pose crouch, and you take a breath in. And as you exhale, you spring forward, right knee, right tricep, back down. You load up the spring, and as you exhale, left knee, left tricep. Inhale to go back down. 3 more. Inhale, exhale. Just breathe. Do what feels right to you. There we go. Exhale. So good. 2 more. Awesome job. Wherever you are, know that you are good enough. You are strong enough. If you showed up and are trying for yourself at all today, that counts. That counts for so much when you finish your last one. Child's pose, regular style. Take a moment to observe the thoughts going through your mind. Where does the story you tell yourself go when you meet a challenge? We'll finish up with some slow motion balancing. So notice the tendency to, if you have this tendency, I do, to put yourself down. And just notice how that messes it up before you even start. Can you wish good things upon yourself and see what happens? Make your way to downward facing dog. Well, inhale, left leg high, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Good. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. You got this. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. Pause. Kick your left foot all the way through. And then open up to fallen triangle. Left palm on the ground. This is a side plank variation. You can adjust your foot as you need so you feel supported here. Just like in side plank, bump your hips up, up, up. Start to lean your shoulders slightly back. Maybe you lift your left leg any amount. Maybe not today. Breathe. 1 more full inhale. 1 more full exhale. So good. Plant your right palm. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Step it through. Now shift weight to your left foot. No, inhale, high crescent, just come up. Good, nice. Once you're steady here, shift weight to your left foot. And we'll do an inhale to come to 1 leg mountain. You might stay right here. A couple different bus stops you can get off at in this flow. Maybe you stay right here, leg really active, toes flex back towards your shin. Maybe you move on with us. We inhale. And exhale, standing figure 4, cross right ankle over left knee, sink back. Think of this as a 1-leg squat. Yes, a stretch in your right outer hip, but can you feel your left hamstring, left glute working for you? Inhale, 1-leg mountain, unwind. And exhale, Shiva squat, kick your right foot back, curtsy it behind your left. Again, sinking your hips back further. Palms can stay at heart center, or they can rest on the wall next to you. Good. Inhale, 1-leg mountain, come up. And exhale, airplane pose. Kick your right leg straight back. Parallel your body to the earth. And if you're wobbling or struggling here, embrace it. That is part of it. Balance is never static. It is a constant adjustment. A constant staying present to where you are. Judgment about where you are will take you out of it. Inhale, 1-leg mountain, come up. And exhale, palms to heart center, both feet on the ground. Nice. We're going to do that again on the same leg. Now that you know the movements, decide where you'd like to stop or go till, and just commit to the thing that you're doing. Stay present with your breath. Which leg was first? This one. Lift your right leg. Inhale, 1-leg mountain. Stay or exhale, figure four. Good. Inhale to come up nice and slow. Exhale, Shiva squat. Sit back. So good. Inhale, one leg mountain. Stay or airplane pose. Good. Squeeze your shoulder blades together behind you. Push your left foot into the earth. Inhale. Exhale, crescent lunge. Float your right toes back, reach up. Inhale, star pose, burst open. And exhale, wide leg forward. Fold, hinge at the hips. Let your chest melt down. This is yogi's choice for you to find what feels good in this fold. You can move side to side, find twists. You can just hang out. Shift more weight to your toes. Notice the effect that has along the back of your legs. 2 more breaths. And inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, runner's lunge to the front of your mat. Option to keep your back leg active or to lower your right knee to the ground. If you have the block nearby, you can place it underneath your palms to bring the earth a little closer. And again, your choice here. You can just hang out, let gravity do its work. You might turn your left toes out and push your left thigh away for a deeper hip opening experience. 2 more breaths. Where can you soften? Tuck your back toes, come to an active runner's lunge. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, take your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog, camel, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Awesome job, we'll do that on the other side. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Here we go. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left tricep, pause. Send your right leg all the way through. Open up, reach your left arm high. Fallen triangle. Stay for a moment, get your wits about you. Find a strong expression of the shape for you. Super challenge, maybe you lift your right leg and you mount. Strong breath wherever you are. Inhale. Exhale, bring your left palm down. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Good. Inhale, high crescent, rise straight up. Pause here. Find a strong footing with your right leg. And with a stable inhale, one leg mountain. Left knee lifts. You might stay here, focus on balance, stability for the right ankle. It's all good. If you want more, as you inhale, reach tall. And exhale, sink into your figure four. Good. Explore what it's like on this side. Might be a really different experience of balance. Be present with what is. Don't punish yourself for what is. Work with it. Good. Inhale, one leg mountain, unwind. Exhale, Shiva squat, palms to heart center. Curtsy your left toes back. You might rest your toes on the ground for a challenge. You can hover them. Sink, 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 sink. So good. Inhale, one leg mountain. Exhale, airplane pose. Kick your left foot back. Fingertips follow. Squeeze your palms together behind you. Find something non-moving in front of you. Breathe to that point. As you inhale, hinge up to stand. Both feet rest on the ground. All right, we'll take that through one more time on the same side. Some lessons learned from the first side, take them with you. Approach this challenge with a little kindness, a little humility for yourself. but be open-minded, see what happens. So inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, standing figure four, sink, 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 sink. Good. Inhale, one leg mountain. Exhale, Shiva squat, sink to your depths. You're so strong. Good. Inhale, one leg mountain. Exhale, airplane pose like a teeter-totter. Send your chest forward and towards the ground. Squeeze your left glute. Imagine someone is peeling your body apart, toes away from the crown of your head. Breath in. Exhale to crescent lunge, float your left toes back. Inhale, star pose, burst open. Exhale, clasp your hands behind you. Inhale, puff up your chest. And exhale, wide leg forward fold with the chest expansion, toes in, heels out. If the bind doesn't feel good, release it. And stay here, stay present with your breath. If your mind starts to think about what's next, you can stay here by using your breath as an anchor. 2 more rounds. Good. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, low lunge to the front. Runner's lunge, both palms on the inside of your right foot. Keep your knee lifted, drop it down. Find what you need with this shape on this side. Soften the space between your eyebrows. Soften your jaw, your throat. Plant both palms on the ground. Lift your back leg. Inhale. Exhale, high plank, step back. Option to take your last chaturanga of class or just meet us together in downward facing dog. And inhale, right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon, right ankle behind left wrist, left toes go long. If this doesn't feel good and you know you want to take the shape on your back instead, and make your way there now. For those of us staying in half pigeon, start active. So keep your chest above your hips and actively press your left toes down and press your right knee down into the ground. Flex your right toes back towards your shin. Maybe bring your fingertips to the ground on either side. Just 2 breaths here in an active stretch. Good. Now as you inhale here, exhale to take it deeper. Now, if it feels good, you can come down to forearms. Maybe even crawl your fingertips forward. For those of you who used to practice in studios and were used to getting assists in the shape, you can give yourself one by taking your right hand to your right thigh and pushing it a little bit down and away from you, externally rotating through the right thigh. Two more rounds of breath. Bring both palms to the ground, tuck your back toes, make your way to downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot high. Exhale, half pigeon. Left ankle behind right wrist. Right leg goes nice and long. Take a minute to get your bearings here. This side might feel different. It's really okay. We'll start with that active pigeon stretch first. Flex your left toes back towards your shin. Press your right toenails into the ground. Firm your right glute. Lift up through your hips. One more breath in. As you exhale, soften your hips. Release forward any amount. Give your body a scan from head to toe. What else can you soften? Where are you still holding on, trying to control the experience? Can you surrender to whatever is happening? Push back up into your palms, tuck your back toes, make your way to your last downward facing dog class. Inhale, shift forward to a high plank. And as slow as you can, lower down to your belly. Come into Sphinx pose. Arms like the number 11 in front of you. Legs long behind you, kind of pointing out towards the corners of your mat. Shoulders right over elbows. Shoulder blades pitch together behind you to boost your heart. The rest of your body is soft. You might stay right here for a quad stretch in half frog. Bring your left arm parallel to the top of your mat. Kick your right heels towards your glute with your right arm, reach back. Grab your foot or your ankle. If it's not happening today, don't worry about it. Maybe you stay right here. Might feel better to move your knee towards the center, up to you. You might stay here. Depending on what's happening with your quad and your shoulder today, you might rotate your hand so your fingertips point forward and your elbow is up. And then you can deepen the stretch by pushing your left palm into the ground. Breathe here, experience the stretch rather than gritting your teeth through it. When you're ready, gently release your right foot. We'll find that on the other side. Come back to Sphinx pose. If you liked having your forearm kind of horizontal across, you can find that again. Left heel towards your glute. Maybe you find a gentle quad stretch. Maybe you take it deeper. Good. Frogs, release. We'll all lower down onto our tummies, arms out at a T. For a big shoulder stretch, we'll gently roll onto the right shoulder first. To intensify, you can make your arm more like a goalpost. If it feels just fine out at a T, let it be. Trust that you are reaping the benefits, even if it's not the most intense version of the pose you've ever seen. Come back to center. Gently roll onto your left shoulder. Soften your jaw. Soften your nostrils. And gently come back to center. And we'll end together in crocodile pose. So if you have a pillow or a blanket, it might feel good to put it underneath your tummy. It's a little bit of a back bend to lay like this. So you just put the pillow under your tummy, bring your hands to rest on top of each other, forehead rests on your fingers or straight onto the mat. The rest of your body is completely passive here. Just feeling the weight of the body pressing down. Noticing that the earth beneath you is supporting you. You're not just laying on it. Can you sense into that subtle pressure of it coming up to meet you? And when we're in this shape, it can be hard to breathe. The chest is restricted, so we can find some diaphragmatic breath, some big belly breaths, letting the body know it's time to rest and calm down. So as you inhale, feel your belly pressing down into the ground. As you exhale, let everything soften. Another big breath in, feeling not just the belly pressing down, but the rib cage stretching in all directions. Softening as you exhale. Keep this going on your own for a few more breaths. This feels good, you should stay. If you're ready to be guided out of practice and rejoin the rest of the world, really gently make your way flat onto your back. Find a nice little happy baby pose, neutralizing the spine. Maybe noticing the way this happy baby feels different than the one we took at the very beginning. When you're ready, your knees into your chest, pull yourself into a teeny tiny ball, give your knees a kiss if you can. Roll onto one side, press yourself up to a tall, proud seat. Seal class the way we started with 3 big breaths together. Sit up nice and tall, nice and straight. Take a big breath in, sweep your arms up high. Exhale, palms to heart center. Another inhale, fill up. Exhale to empty. Last one. Biggest breath in, expand and fill. Exhale to leave behind what you don't want to take with you. Bring your thumbs to third eye center, uniting heart and mind. We bow in gratitude to practice that teaches us patience and brings us joy. Time we choose it. Namaste. Thank you for being here this evening. I hope you feel good. If you have some requests for class next week, I'd love to hear them. We are switching. We're going to try doing this on Zoom next week. The recording will still be available later, but some people are like, it would be great to see each other. I think so too. Thank you for practicing. Continue to find joy in small moments and then keep choosing more of those moments. I will see you soon. Thank you. Good night.